Hey everyone, it's Jazz, and welcome to my new series, Getting Jacked with Calisthenics, where I'm going to try to get as jacked as possible using only calisthenics. We've got a long way to go. It just hit me while editing this video that this would have been the perfect moment to call this challenge Getting Jacked with Jazz. So that's what we're doing. We're calling this Getting Jacked with Jazz. Okay.
If you've watched my videos before, you know that I post a lot of stuff about flexibility and contortion and mobility, but I also am really hoping to get jacked this year. And I'm talking jacked. Now, in order to get jacked, I'm going to be doing a series of challenges. One will be my 100 push-ups for 30 days challenge, which I've been meaning to do for a long time. I'm sure you've seen a bunch of other creators do this challenge already, but I do hope you stick around because at the end of the 30 days challenge, I will be showing my progress from this to what I will look like in 30 days, and let's see if I'll really be able to get jacked.
Side note, guys, I'm not totally delusional. I know this kind of physique requires years of training and dedication, and I'm probably not gonna end up looking like this in 30 days. But everyone's got to start somewhere, and I do think 30 days is enough to see some form of change, so that's what I'm gonna be sticking with.
I'm kind of nervous thinking about this because what if it doesn't go to plan? I'm really going to be consistent because I have to post every day for 30 days, so that's going to help me, stay on track. If you want to join the challenge and you can't do a full push-up yet, that's no problem. I can't do full push-ups for very long either. So this challenge is going to be composed of me doing different variations of push-ups that amount up to 100 push-ups. Hopefully that makes sense. So it could be regular push-ups, then knee push-ups, then wall push-ups, then incline push-ups, whatever makes you feel comfortable, and then you do however many sets you can do until failure, and repeat that until you get to 100 push-ups. Remember, if you want to follow along to this challenge, hit the subscribe button and like this video so you can stay tuned to see what happens next. Okay, let's get started with this challenge.
So here's a quick attempt of me trying to flex and get a before video so that I can compare it to the end of this challenge. Not a lot to flex, and I'm kind of curious to see how things progress and how much my body's gonna change at the end of this challenge. Here I'm trying to flex my back. Ugh, I love training back so much. When I used to go to the gym, I used to train back a lot. I had more back days than anything else probably. I just love a good looking back, and hopefully we'll get back into shape. Good one, right? We'll get back into shape because it's about the back, and yeah, you get it. And honestly, I was just trying not to burst out laughing while doing this. I'm definitely not used to flexing. Okay, so before I start doing all these 100 push-ups, I like to stretch and just make sure that I'm prepared and just warm up a little bit. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. I'm just gonna warm up my wrists and my shoulders to get rid of any tension before I do push-ups. And honestly, I love stretching in between sets when I'm doing push-ups. I've noticed that when I am doing push-ups and I stretch between my sets, I feel much less sore the next day. So that's a tip for you guys. I did follow a quick warm-up routine before this just to wake up my body a little bit. And if you need a warm-up routine, you can check out this video here. I really recommend you warm up before you start. So if you haven't warmed up, go follow along to that video and come back here when you're done. So we are gonna start off with 10 regular push-ups, and I don't know if you can tell, I'm pretty sure you can tell that I was struggling here surprisingly because I haven't done push-ups in a while. That is my bad. I've not been sticking to my calisthenics routine at all. So this was much more of a struggle than it should have been. But yes, we got to 10 push-ups and we have 90 more to go. Next, I'm gonna do a different kind of variation because those 10 push-ups really did take the wind out of me. So we are stretching in between sets and then moving on to knee push-ups. Honestly, take as much time as you need, you know? And it's also a good idea if you are going to do this challenge to make sure you do have time set aside, especially if you're a beginner, so that you can take breaks in between. Breaks are important, guys. So like I said before, I was taking a bunch of pauses because it's been a while since I did push-ups and a challenge like this is a lot. So we're just gonna be sticking with knee push-ups for now. I don't think I can do another set of regular push-ups. So that makes 20 sets of knee push-ups. And I don't know who I thought I was over here. I was going to try diamond push-ups, which are a much harder variation of regular push-ups. But my arms were already starting to feel all wobbly, so that didn't happen. Instead, I went over and grabbed a chair and started doing some incline push-ups. Yeah, so I did 10 incline push-ups, which means now we are up to 40 push-ups. See how quick that was? I mean, it's quick because I sped up the video a bit. This actually took me a while. But now that we are done with incline push-ups, I'm gonna go back to some knee push-ups. I really wanted to go back to doing regular push-ups, but I think it's better to gauge your body, especially since I'm going to be doing this almost every single day. So yeah, try out different variations. And over here, you can see me questioning why I decided to do this. But yeah, that makes 50 push-ups so far. And see how easy that is, guys? It doesn't have to be that complicated. I think most of my push-ups were knee push-ups because I didn't want to put too much stress on my body since I would be practicing the next day. And like I said, haven't done push-ups in a while. So I'm just listening to my body and stretching in between my sets when I need to. Ooh, your girl's getting tired and it's showing. My form is kind of shaky over here, but I am pushing through, really trying to make it work. See guys, this is what you happen. Let this be a lesson to you guys. This is what happens when you don't train consistently and train one day and then come back 4 weeks later expecting to have the same level of progress that you did. Don't be like me. You need to do better. At this point, I was exhausted but determined to finish. This was surprisingly harder than it looked. But yeah, I think the rest of my push-ups here are going to be knee push-ups, and then I'll move over to doing some wall push-ups. That's a different variation. Mostly because I was exhausted and wall push-ups are probably the easiest thing there are to do. If you can't do a push-up or a knee push-up or an incline push-up, you should definitely do like wall push-ups because they're the easiest. I thought I'd give it one more try to see if I could do 10 more regular push-ups. I don't know who I was fooling, so let's go straight into those wall push-ups. Okay, we've done 70 push-ups so far, and let's make that 100 by doing 30 wall push-ups. And now that I'm looking at this, technically wall push-ups are just like an easy incline push-up. I'm very much questioning my form over here. Does this look right to you guys? I always get confused when it comes to wall push-ups because I feel like my arms are not at the right height. And guys, that is 100 push-ups. We did it. See how easy that was? So easy. Yeah. Anyway, that is day 1 of me doing 100 push-ups every single day. You can't tell, but I've got blood rushing through my arms. I feel like I have the most insane pump right now, even though it's probably not showing at all. But hopefully, let's see if we can see a difference in 30 days. Okay, so I lost the footage of me saying my outro, but if you did like this video, subscribe, leave a like, and comment below if you're gonna join this challenge. Let's see what we can do in 30 days. And guys, my arms were really burning throughout the day, so you're definitely gonna feel this one, but I think it's gonna get easier as the challenge progresses. Yeah, so wish me luck. Bye, guys.